Greetings, friends of the universe. Events are moving on quite quickly, but news of them rarely reaches your ears, because those that dictate the course of humankind are so secretive about their actions. Sometimes it's necessary for their protection, but as the Illuminati are slowly being set back the alliance, their influence is considerably weakening. At the same time, many of their members engaged in negative activities are being arrested for crimes against humanity. As a result, they are unable to interfere with plans to remove those negative forces that jeopardize the positive work being carried out to release humanity from the tentacles of the Dark Ones. A point should soon be reached where it is possible to work openly and permanently banish them, and once again restore freedom upon Earth. The Dark Ones have no limit to their actions against those souls of the light who have been suppressed for so many years that progress has been put back by at least 50 years or more. However, recent actions by the light have reached a turning point, where it may be reasonably assumed that changes for the better and upliftment of humanity are possible. With the coming of the new age that commenced in 2024, you were assured of success, and indeed the seeds of change have already been planted. We know that you've been very patient, but once the changes go ahead, it must be ensured that they are free from negative interference. It has been no mean task to prepare matters for a trouble-free period when immense progress can be made. Minor troubles are more localized and will not, however, affect the changes that are being lined up. We never fail to mention that nothing of any note happens without good reason, and even happenings that seem to have no immediate benefit to you. You can cause a chain of events that achieve something that is necessary to keep you moving on in the right direction. Mother Nature is perhaps a good example, as Earth changes are often far-reaching without any apparent reason. Yet on reflection, you will understand the purpose for them. The Earth is preparing you for beneficial changes that will result in a more pleasant environment and restore it to its prime condition. Provided note is taken of the potential outcome, you will be able to accommodate changes without being inconvenienced. Understand that over a very long period, man has caused so much damage to Earth, for example with activities such as mining. So it's your responsibility to put it right, although once you show willing to do so, we will be on hand to give you assistance. You will find that your wait has been well worthwhile, and you will soon forget the trials and trauma of living in the lower vibrations. They will have served their purpose, and the evolution of all souls will have benefited from their experience. You are greater and stronger than you have ever been, and well prepared for the challenges that lay ahead. Some may care to disagree, but until you can see the whole picture, you cannot appreciate the extent of the plan for humanity. Matters are controlled from the sources high above your level, where the overall view is panoramic, and where it is possible to predict the future potential by seeing all of the options available. One thing is for certain, that whatever choices you make ascension will come as planned, and nothing will be able to stop it. It is such an important time with so many changes taking place, and in principle, they will gradually guide you onto the correct path. There is a greater plan for your salvation, and many advanced beings are present to ensure you make satisfactory progress. Take the wonderful opportunity being offered to you to move out the lower vibrations and keep your eyes on your goal. That will ensure you never have to go through the same experience again. All is planned for your upliftment if you are prepared to focus on the path ahead and do not stray from the light. Regular meditation would be beneficial and help keep your vibrations at a high level so that you can continue evolving. Keep your aura closed as not to allow another person to interfere with it. Check it often and mentally see it perfectly placed around your physical body. It is your protection at all times, and for those who can see auras an indication of how healthy you are and whether you are being of a light. It can also indicate your general state of health and the onset of disease. The colors of your aura also act as an indication of your personal nature and abilities. For example, one that is predominantly green is a person who is more likely to live in a service to others, such as nursing or any profession of that nature. Obviously, the colors of the aura also indicate those souls who are negative by nature, shown when the colors tend to be dull and lacking light. There's a lot more to human being than meets the eye, and it is possible to know the potential skills they will develop that they have been born with, that have purposely been given to help them through their life plan. For many souls, life may not appear to have any real purpose, but realize that even so-called negative experiences are planned, and usually for karmic reasons. Part of evolving is to experience those aspects of life that will enable you to overcome challenges that you have failed to meet. But be assured that once you have learned the lessons presented to you, they do not usually occur again. So from one life to another, you should progress spiritually, as each one is planned with that in mind, and remember that you will always be given another opportunity if at first you have failed. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God.